Hello everyone, it's Xenia here again with another scrapbooking process video to share with you. Actually, this technique can be totally applied to something like a card or a different type of project. You just, now like make the scale smaller and apply it to whatever little craft you're working on. For this project, I'm gonna use the beautiful Ditsy print stamp set. This is actually a 4x6 stamp set, so it's pretty affordable and really fun to have. And to make it faster, since I'm gonna stamp a lot of images, I cut down my cardstock to the same size squares, and I'm just gonna go through the process quickly with my stamping tool. I stamp the outline and all the layering images in different colors. I used a mix of oranges and yellows and pinks and reds, and just went like for a warm color palette. You can of course play around with the colors and create whatever you want, but that's the colors I chose. And I stamped all the layers at the same time. Like I stamped the first layer in all my squares, then I went to the second layer in all my stamps, and this way I didn't have to reposition the stamp multiple times and made the whole process extremely fast. Now, after that, I went and die cut everything with the coordinating die. You can, of course, fussy cut it if you want to, but again, the process is much faster if you just use the die cutting machine. And this Mini Blossom die cutting machine is fantastic and really easy to use. And I really love it because I just have it on the side of my desk and it's super easy to grab and die cut something. Now, before I start placing my die cut images on my layout, I'm going to add a little bit of subtle stamping on the background. I'm gonna use this pinstriped stamp set and basically get this big striped image. And I'm gonna stamp it, I think I did it 3 times next to each other, just to make sure I cover the whole width of the page. And it's not like super perfect, but I really love the subtle look it gives. It's so light that you can't really see the imperfections in lining up the lines. So that's really cool. And if you're working on a smaller scale project like a card, you wouldn't need to worry because this stamp set is big enough to cover everything in just one go. But it worked pretty well even on the 12 by 12 page. And I'm also adding a few splatters in the antique gold metallic shimmer spray because I wanted to have some texture, a little bit of finer detail and color on the background, but something very subtle that it won't affect, won't distract from the whole design. So here I'm taking my die cut pieces and I'm arranging them around. My idea is to kind of create a pattern using the stamp images. So I will do a kind of structured arrangement that it looked like a repeat pattern, but not too much that it will look, very organized. I want it to be a little bit organic, but at the same time, I want to have some geometric balance that will make it look like a repeat pattern. So that's my idea in how arranging the pieces. And I also mounted all these little die cut pieces on foam, so it gives them some dimension and more interest to the page. And once I stuck them down, I just added my photo and title, which I die cut out of black cardstock, and the whole page is done. The most of the process is basically just stamping and die cutting the images, and then building together the pattern is fairly simple and easy. So this is the layout for today. I really hope you enjoyed it. So make sure to check the Altenew Scrapbook blog for more details and links to the products that was used here. And thank you so much for stopping by. I'll see you again very soon. Happy crafting!